Welcome back to Chamber Exchange, a TV show. I want to thank Bank Hometown, who helps make the show happen. And I'm pleased to have with us in our second segment two individuals that work for Luck Inc., a very important organization I had a chance to become familiar with during my time as Lieutenant Governor, but also as a practicing lawyer who did some work up in North Worcester County. But I want to welcome Marina Theberge, who is a mentor, recruiter, and retention specialist at Luck Inc., and Alyssa Burkholtz, who is the community engagement specialist. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having us.
So maybe we could start off with Marina, and you could maybe talk a little bit about the Luck Inc. and the services that it provides.
Sure, yeah. So Luck is a social services organization located in Fitchburg, Mass. And they started in 1970 with two men from the AmeriCorps, and they started actually as a crisis hotline. So in 1970, these guys got together, noticed a need for that in their community, and they put together LUCK, which stands for Let Us Know. So from there, over the past 50 plus years, now we've become more engaged in the community. We have our services all throughout Worcester County, and we have multiple offices as well.
And Alyssa, we were talking before we came online, the organization has grown and to meet a need that maybe back in the 70s people weren't fully appreciative of, but now a number of employees in the region providing an array of services.
Yeah, we have almost 300 employees, and every day we're either hiring or going into a new school system, a new space, a new sector, and we're growing with our services every day. And yeah, it's been incredible, and we do a lot of great work for children and family services. And whether you think if you need a service or not, there's a chance that we provide something similar, if not exactly what you're looking for. And we do stuff from children, families, foster care, prevention, substance services, counseling, therapy, foster homes, adoption, and mentoring as well, which is huge for us.
So really kind of a broad, I think we have, again, the COVID crisis has reinforced it, especially with young people, but mental health awareness, care is important, and getting those services is really critical, and that's, I think, how the program started and what it's grown into in a variety of ways.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a huge need for mental health services, and just so many children in the community in Worcester County that need so many different services of different capacities, and specifically with our mentoring, Marina can touch more on, but we have a wait list of over 100 children looking to get paired up with a mentor in the community, so there's definitely a huge need right now.
So yeah, maybe we can get into the mentorship, and certainly, I'm sure there's some training that's involved to make sure, so maybe you could talk about that.
Yeah. So the mentoring program is awesome, and I was actually a mentor before joining Luck as their employee and their mentor, retention and recruitment specialist. So what it is kids from the community get referred to Luck. So they could get referred by their teacher, parent, even a therapist. And once that happens, they have a formal interview, and then our goal is to match them with a mentor from the community. And this mentor is a caring individual who wants to make a difference in a child's life and be a positive role model. So that person comes to Luck. We do an application, a formal interview with them as well. There's a background check and training.
Yep.
And then we have an awesome team of two mentor specialists that match the mentors and mentees based on location, what activities they like to do, like if somebody likes sports and someone likes video games, that's not a great match, but our mentor specialists do a great job of finding those matches. And once they are matched, then they meet for an hour a week for a year, or an hour a week for the school year. So it's just dependent on what mentor program they become part of. We have community and we have site-based. And it's super rewarding on both ends, and the kids love it and the mentors love it as well.
So you said you were a mentor before you went to work for Luck. So,
yeah.
So you've got a experience from both ends of it.
Yep. So I've been a mentor for maybe 9 months now. And I started at Luck back in October, so I'm fairly new, actually.
Got it. And Alyssa, you kind of touched on the kind of whole menu of programs that are provided by Luck. It sounds like the program has grown and become a trusted provider through state contracts, I'm sure some federal contracts. So maybe you could talk about those if that's okay.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of our the way that we can provide these services is through grants and state funding and community donations as well, and community support. So whether, getting grants is obviously very helpful, and having the support of the Commonwealth is incredible to us, but community members are also very crucial to how Luck gets the word out and how we're able to provide these services. And we have our gala coming up in February, which is our biggest fundraiser of the year, and we're very excited because that is all the profits go to the mentoring program. So that will help us tremendously in getting those kids mentors, and it's just incredible. So those are our 10th annual gala is going to have a lot of community support, donors, sponsors from corporate and community. So
yeah, the 10th annual Kids at Heart Mentoring Gala on February 9th.
Yep.
At the Great Wolf Lodge, right?
Yep, we'll be there. We're really excited. It's open to everyone and anyone in the public, so we'd love to see a lot of people there. And tickets are on sale now. There's items online that are getting added every day that you can start bidding on now as well. So yeah, we're getting ready, we're getting excited, and it's our first one in person after 2 years, so
Yeah.
super exciting.
People looking forward to
Yeah.
it. And we talked a little bit about Marina's role, but your role as a community engagement specialist, what does that involve?
So that includes a lot of the work for the gala right now, communicating with sponsors, with donors, and just going to events and spreading the word as well, and coming on here and talking about it and engaging with the community. So yeah, just going out and talking to people, getting them excited, and spreading the word about Luck, as well as coordinating events, showing up at events, and getting the support that we need to host the events.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Marina had alluded to it. I mean, the organization kind of started up in Fitchburg and North Worcester County, but it has grown in terms of serving Worcester County. Do you want to talk a little bit about that? Or
Yeah, we cover all of Worcester County. We have offices Fitchburg, Boylston, Webster, Worcester, and so especially with our mentoring, having people from maybe some smaller towns in Worcester community would also be helpful, because there are children in need in those communities, but there's not as many people that might know about that, or the distance is difficult if someone lives in Worcester and they're a little bit away. So, we do cover all of Worcester County, and there are some gaps in our coverage due to just lack of resources or lack of community members coming in. So we definitely want to cover more ground in Worcester. And yeah, we do a lot in Fitchburg and Worcester specifically, but we'd love to spread throughout the county.
Yeah, and I'll kind of touch upon that too. So with the mentoring specifically, we do have a few site-based locations in Worcester and Fitchburg, and then we do get referrals of kids who need mentors in surrounding towns. Like right now I'm working with a school out in Oxford, Mass, who has about 25 kids that they want mentors for. So now my job is to go out there in that area and find mentors specifically for them, which is kind of nice because I know a little bit about those kids. I know that most of them are athletes. They really need a strong role model in their lives. So now I can go find people that would match that description and pair them up. So it's actually a lot of fun. It's kind of like matchmaking for the mentors and mentees, and it's very location based. But we've been doing a really great job finding caring people. Like people really do want to help. So
and it's the Heart Mentoring Program. Is that's what it's called? Or
Kids at Heart.
Kids at Heart.
Kids at Heart.
Kids
Kids
at
at Heart. Okay. And for maybe our viewers, intuitively, we've all had mentors in our life. This is a more formal process to help establish that. And again, we recognize, I think, as research and times we live in, and just technology and kids on their phone, having that interaction, some reinforcement outside of the family unit or maybe the classroom is especially valuable and impactful.
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, the kids love it. They mostly need a friend, someone outside of their family to lend an ear to them, to share their stories with, their views, that type of thing, and then it's really great for them.
So if someone's interested in this particular program, how can they get a hold of you or the right people at Luck? I assume it's one or two of you. Or
Yeah, there's a lot of us. But they can go on our website, luck.org, luk.org. You can find all our information there, and there is a specific page for our mentoring program with an application.
Okay. And Alyssa, I assume both the annual Kids at Heart Mentoring Gala or other programs, there's ways people can learn more?
Yeah, a great way to get involved is coming to our events or sharing or liking on social media, and and being a donor as well is always helpful. So getting involved any way they can, and if they can't do that, just spreading the word and talking about it to their friends and family is always helpful.
Okay. Well, Marina, Alyssa, thank you for being with us and sharing a little bit about Luck's expansion throughout Worcester County and the important services that you're providing, especially a lot of our young people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
thank
welcome.
you.
And
Good.
thank you for having us.
All right. Well, we're going to be right back for our final segment. Stay with us here on Chamber Exchange, the TV show.
These days, you've got your hands full in life. That's why we help you bank simply and securely with tools like Face ID and Touch ID. It's why we make it easy to make purchases on the go and get cash back while you're at it. Why we help you quickly deposit checks wherever you are. And it's why we lend a hand with sending and receiving money right from your phone. So even when you're on the move, you can manage your finances. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.